In this video, I'll talk about why Elon Musk wants to abolish the billionaires tax. Don't forget to subscribe. Let's head into it. As Democrats attempted to figure out how to pay for Joe Biden's Build Back Better plan, one idea a number of lawmakers have coalesced around is a tax on the wealthiest people in the country, whose net worths begin with a B. Drafted by Senator Ron Wyden, the plan, released on Wednesday, would raise hundreds of billions of dollars from approximately 700 billionaires by requiring them to pay taxes on the increase in the value of their publicly traded assets, like stocks and bonds. One of the many reasons the proposal is more than fair is because despite being the richest people in the country by a long shot, many billionaires often pay nothing in income taxes, unlike working stiffs who actually have to collect a paycheck. These people live off the skyrocketing value of their assets, which, unlike income, is not taxed until said assets are sold. The ultra-rich are able to pay for stuff while holding on to their extremely valuable stock and taking $1 salaries to further avoid taxes by repeatedly taking out loans with single-digit interest rates, and the IRS doesn't consider income, a process dubbed buy, borrow, die, which is how, for example, Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos, the richest people in the world, have been able to get away with paying $0.00 in income taxes in some years, and in the case of Musk, a laughable $68,000 in 2015 and $65,000 in 2017. Given that Musk paid nothing in income taxes in 2018 and as of yesterday was worth $287 billion, you might think that he'd reflect on the situation and say, you know what, this is fine, the tax won't affect my life in any way whatsoever, but it would help millions of people who make less money over the course of their entire lives than I do in a single day, so go for it, make me pay my fair share. But surprise, instead, he's thrown a predictable hissy fit over the whole thing. Elon Musk, the world's richest man, took to Twitter overnight to savage the so-called billionaire tax proposal that's dividing Washington over ideological lines and is dominating the discourse on social media too. The tax idea, which would target the 700 richest US taxpayers, was dreamed up to finance President Joe Biden's $2 trillion Build Back Better campaign, which carries a number of historic investments around childcare, education, healthcare, and combating climate change. The Democrat-led proposal, though, is facing stiff blowback in Congress, not just from Republicans, but also from more moderate Democrats. The thorniest part of the billionaire's tax is a 23.8% tax rate on the long-term capital gains on tradable assets. As it currently stands, it would be levied only on billionaires who either earn more than $100 million in annual income or have $1 billion in assets. It would be a radical rewrite of the tax code, which currently taxes assets like shares in companies only when they're bought or sold. The new policy would treat billionaires' fortunes like business income and tax their assets on a mark-to-market basis each year. Such a move would hit hard for tech titans like Musk, Amazon founder Jeff Bezos, and Facebook's Mark Zuckerberg. Musk has been the most vocal of the bunch. Again on Wednesday, he tweeted out warnings that a tax on billionaires would only make a small dent in the federal deficit. Washington, he ominously added, would eventually come after the general public too. Eventually, they run out of other people's money, and then they come for you, he tweeted. Criticisms. According to the Bloomberg Billionaires Index, Musk's personal wealth is nearing $300 billion, a 72% year-to-date gain that's fueled by a bull run in Tesla stocks and his stake in the rocket manufacturing company SpaceX. Bezos, at $196 billion, is a distant second. Musk's vocal opposition comes as tax watchdogs take aim at the ultra-wealthy and their use of the tax code to shield their fortune from full tax rate. For example, Musk paid $455 million in income tax between 2014 and 2018. On Twitter, progressive-minded commentators remind Musk that Tesla has been highly reliant upon government stimulus spending through the years. For example, the electric vehicle maker received a $465 million loan from the US Energy Department back in 2010, and more recently took a $2.9 billion contract from NASA in 2019 to build a moon lander. In the end, it may be Democrats and not billionaires who ultimately kill the billionaire tax bill. Musk and the other people with a fuck ton of money might not have to worry. According to Axios, Senator Joe Manchin has been telling colleagues he has significant concerns about the tax. And if there's one thing Manchin is good at, it's torpedoing ideas that might actually help the people who need them the most. The loudest Democrat critic is West Virginia Senator Joe Manchin, who told reporters, "I don't like it. I don't like the connotation that we're targeting different people." He also praised billionaires' contribution to society by creating jobs and through their philanthropic pursuits. Meanwhile, Mark Warner, the second richest senator with a net worth of $215 million, said that it made sense that the absolute wealthiest Americans pay a fair share, but he also noted the devil is in the details, and it was crucial to not favor one asset class over another. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of our videos in the future. With that, I'll see you in the next video.